Tax exemption vote, explained.
Why now?
How will the vote work?
What changes? What if we do not approve?
Why now? Our tax-exempt status issued 10 years ago is due to expire in June 2018. Laws have changed. Geneva Tax Authority now requires a clear clause of non-return per specific guidelines be contained in our Constitution article on dissolution. This requirement is applicable to all Geneva-based nonprofits hoping to benefit from tax exemption and must be fulfilled according to the directives of the local tax office. There is little room for flexibility or personalization of the recommended text. This has made necessary a revision to the text in Article 13 of our International Constitution. What changes? While the wording and layout of Article 13 is revised to honor the new tax requirements, its purpose and meaning has not changed. The process for dissolution remains the same. Our intended beneficiary is still the World Alliance of YMCAs. It is still understood that any organization selected to receive assets will honor the principles and goals of our movement. There have also been some textual changes to Article 13, Section 2. These changes serve only to make the content easier to understand. The new Section 4 is the text from the tax authorities, the French version of which has already been submitted to our local tax officer and been pre-approved. How will the vote work? Amendments to articles of our international constitution require first two-thirds affirmative vote conducted as a secret ballot of the International Council. This was obtained at ICM 17 in Las Vegas. Amendments to the article were unanimously approved and the vote now passes to the clubs. The clubs will now be asked to vote on the matter by mail ballot issued by IHQ. In order to be approved and become effective, two-thirds of the votes received from clubs in good standing must be in favor of the revision. What if we do not approve? It is important to realize the negative impact that failure to accept the changes required by the Swiss tax office could have on our operations. First and foremost, Wise Men International would be taxed in Switzerland at the federal and cantonal, state, levels from next year, 2018. This would affect our budget and reduce funds available for our mission. Consequently, we would have less money for our programs and service activities, most importantly, but also for officer travel, our international meetings and trainings, staff salaries, etc. The non-renewal of our tax exemption could also lead to a review of our status as an organization in Geneva. The review would determine our actual taxability, tax category and bracket. It could also mean change in how we operate and report to the authorities, to respect the Swiss law and civil code as we are required. And this could reduce, at least in the short term, the service our international office is able to provide our members. Remember, the amendments required by the tax office do not change the purpose or meaning of our Constitution. The changes can be considered cosmetic. The process and procedure of dissolution remains unchanged with our intentions respected. We trust that you will keep this all in mind when voting. If you have any questions or comments regarding the vote on tax exemption, please contact Sylvia Reyes de Croce of the Constitution Review Committee.